I'm surviving the next 7 days eating and drinking only influencer food.
No water, just Prime. No vegetables, just Feastables. If it wasn't released by someone with mega clout, it's not going anywhere near me for the next 7 days.
I don't know why you would, but don't do this at home. Just watch me do it instead.
But why would anyone do this? Well, health actually.
I'm the fattest I've been in months, so I'm gonna see if you can actually lose weight with this strange diet, and as a test at the end of the week, I'll be running a 5K.
To see if these YouTuber foods are really a better for you alternative.
And you won't want to miss any of this. Well, there might be a few bits you want to miss.
It literally looks like pond water.
To start this challenge, I need to go into town and get as much YouTuber food as possible, and I still find it crazy that nowadays you can walk into most shops and buy something to eat that came out of a YouTuber, when not long ago people laughed at you when you did YouTube.
I mean, I get why they laughed at me.
I've got a huge giveaway, Xbox.
But that's besides the point.
Woohoo, food haul.
Yeah, this literally cost me like £65 for that much food. I'm literally so poor. But I guess we'll see if it's worth it. What do you think of all of this?
You should open that Mr. Beast toy to see if he's scamming kids.
Never run with scissors, kids.
I found this in a toy shop and it cost me £6 or $8. And I'll let you watch it and decide if this is worth it.
That's the one we're looking for. Only 1,000 in the entire world. Be surprised if they sell 1,000 of these. Look, Mum, I got toilet and a whatever that is. That's enough of that. I'm starving. Time to get my first meal of the day and first meal of the challenge. Let's go.
I decided to start off my influencer food journey with some
Level 1 spice sides chicken.
a prime and some Sidemen sauce.
It's the breakfast of 6-year-olds. Let's try it.
And whoever decided this was a 1 spice level needs to be fired.
Oh, let's try one of these nuggets.
Equally as spicy, so it's lucky I could.
Wash it down with a nice cool prime. It's not bad, but I do have to drink it for 7 days. I give the sliced chicken an 8 out of 10 and the ice pop prime a 6. Not bad for YouTuber food. In about 25 minutes, I've got a tennis match. I'm gonna go do that, which is some good exercise, and then we'll come back and have some pudding. Just got back from tennis and me and Pooh, yes, my cat's name's Pooh, are gonna have some pudding of Feastables and some Glowberry Prime.
First, the old recipe D's nuts that they actually got sued for.
And I might sue them for the lack of peanut butter in this.
And now for the new recipe, which I must say is a lot better.
You can actually taste the peanut butter and it's like an actual creamy filling. Now I have no idea what flavour this is. If I had to guess, I'd say raspberry. It's not bad though. Glowberry Prime, 7 out of 10. Peanut butter Feastables, this one 2 out of 10. This one 7 out of 10. It's day 2 and it's breakfast time. And I'll explain why I'm dressed so smartly in a minute.
And I know milk isn't exactly influencer food, but I hope you can make an exception.
Because I don't want to eat dry cereal. I wouldn't say this tastes anything like ice cream, and it's no Cocoa Pops or Crave like it's trying to be. 6 out of 10. Lemonade flavour, so it doesn't taste like lemons, but it's not bad at all. And the prime I'll give a 7 out of 10 because it's actually muscly. It's actually not that bad. But why am I dressed so smart for a bowl of cereal? I'm actually going to a Gordon Ramsay restaurant because he's an influencer and it may be my only chance to get some vegetables throughout the next couple of days.
And after a relaxing 2-hour train journey, I arrived at the Gordon Ramsay restaurant and I was ready to see if Gordon's actually good at cooking.
Or if he's only good at shouting at people.
Have you actually ever sat at a table and watched 6 customers with this fucking donkey's dick swinging in front of their face?
It was surprisingly quiet, and that might be because they had a rule that you can only use chopsticks, so I had to flex on Gordon. But then in revenge, they did serve me a £6.50 water, which I couldn't even drink.
And they didn't even have any prime.
And the wait was kinda long, so I had to sneak a game of Balloons Tower Defense before the starter came. And although it was small, size did not matter, as it was the best thing I'd ever eaten.
Well, besides my granny's famous fish fingers and pasta.
And next was a salmon rice thing, and I didn't let the chopsticks defeat me as I flattened the entire bowl. Finally, the dessert, which they did give me a spoon for, and again, in just under 30 seconds, it was flattened.
Gordon Ramsay? 9.5 stars, mate.
Hi again. It's me. And I feel good for having some vegetables, but the pudding was quite small, so some Joyride. But I also need to grab something because I'm so thirsty. Blue Raspberry Prime, 5 out of 10. But what about Blue Raspberry Joyride? They're red and they're meant to be really healthy. For something that's actually not that bad for you, it's an 8 out of 10. Just got back from tennis. It wasn't great. I didn't play very well, but I did run around, so. And I bet you're wondering, why are you packing a load of food into a bag? Well, it's because tomorrow I'm flying somewhere and I'm not 100% sure if I'm gonna be able to get any influencer food while I'm out there. So most of this bag is gonna be full of food and I'm not gonna make you wait any longer. I'm going to. I've got my Sidemen Best cereal. I only have a small portion because I'm gonna try the Sidemen Best cereal bar. Doesn't look very appetizing, but it's a lot better than I expected. But I wasn't expecting too much. But taste-wise, 5 out of 10. I'm really starting to get a bit dehydrated now because I don't really want to drink 2.5 litres of this a day. So I'm gonna quickly finish this and then it's time to go. And we'll see if we can find any influencer food while I'm on my way.
I finished my last Prime in the UK and actually managed to find some in the airport, but because of the price, my cheapest didn't get any, which I would deeply regret later. And whilst my friend dug into a Burger King, I was stuck with just an almond Feastables bar, which I'd give a solid 6 out of 10. But then it was finally time to fly, and I enjoyed another Feastables bar, 37,000 feet in the air. But where was I going? Well, 30 minutes later, I landed in Dublin, Ireland. Room tour.
Come on in. As you can see here, we've got some lovely entertainment on the TV. Robert the Roomba, a lamp that's not even plugged in and nowhere near a plug. We've got the toilet. Oh, there you stinky rat. Fresh kitchen, and there's even a window. Now come with me to the master suite. Only the women normally come in here. As you can see, lovely fake plants. Really brings the room together. As you see, they're placed all around the room and even one behind you there. And then this is where the magic happens. And then that's pretty much it. It's quite small. We're in Dublin now, but I've come across a problem. I went to one of the shops and I couldn't find any influencer food. I only have 1,800 calories worth of food, and this is, I mean, it's all just sugar. So tomorrow I'm gonna have to go exploring Dublin to try and find anything to eat. Otherwise in 2 days I'll have run out of food and I don't know what else I'm gonna do. But something else that I've been almost hiding from everyone. The nice people at the top of the morning Jacksepticeye coffee sent me this. I've only ever had coffee once in my life, so tomorrow morning we'll try this with some cereal bars and see what it's like. Before I go to sleep, I thought I might as well try these sour candy kitten things. I don't know the influencer that made these, but as long as they're made by an influencer, I don't really care. These little pink and green things, and they're meant to be healthy. They're plant-based, so wow, they're actually really good. I'm gonna finish off the rest of this bag because these are amazing. 8.5 out of 10.
Although it's fun to just eat sweets and fried chicken, the lack of nutrients and fluid was really starting to affect me, and by 6 PM I was basically knocked out.
Time for some Jacksepticeye coffee. I've never made coffee before, so I have no idea what I'm doing. It's frosted cookie flavour. What skill? I think I'm gonna eat 2 of these with my coffee. Feels strange to say. And I'm really looking forward to having some form of liquid because I actually had cramp in my leg last night because I haven't drunk enough. I literally yesterday had 2 primes, that was it. So I at least need to find something to drink because it's just ridiculous. Oh. No, I just do not like coffee, but thank you for sending it me to try, and sorry I don't like coffee. 3 out of 10. But if you like coffee, it's probably a good 8 or 9.
I absolutely flattened 2 best cereal bars and then headed out in search of edible influencer products. And although I managed to find an old closed Mr. Beast restaurant, literally no normal shop stocked any influencer food, and I could only find Prime in an American sweet shop, but I refused to pay £12 for a single bottle. So I got this Bob Ross thing instead.
Thought I'd try this Bob Ross sweet bag. Little paintbrush. Dip it in, I guess. That's not great. I mean, it's a cool concept, but 4 out of 10.
And whilst my friend had McDonald's yet again, all I had was Feastables. But on the bright side, I did finally find some influencer food.
And today I definitely haven't had enough food yet to sustain my insane amount of muscle. It's literally just a Kinder Egg, but as long as it's not Feastables. To be honest, the chocolate's a bit mid on these. What is that? But the toy does make up for it. So 5 out of 10. And I also haven't drank all day, but I've got a big brain strategy for that, and I'll show you in a second.
But before that, I flattened every last bit of food I had, which was nice, but had me worried for tomorrow.
Ordinarily, I wouldn't be able to drink this. And if I just add a bit of this, mix it all in, now I can finally have a drink that literally looks like pond water. Wow, it's actually quite nice. I don't like coffee, but this is fine for some reason. I really hope I can find some Prime in the airport tomorrow.
And so that you'd subscribe, I drank 1 final glass of pond water before bed. Good news, I found a cereal bar in my bag. Bad news, I had to drink more pond water. We then went to the cinema to kill some more time before our flight, and I finally found a shop that sold, most likely, out-of-date Feastables bars, but I didn't care and completely flattened them before the movie even started. We then fed the seagulls before taking an Uber to the airport, and even more good news, the plane didn't crash, and finally...
I'm back, baby. I'm about to break the world record for the fastest prime ever drank. Cherry freeze. I haven't tried this one before. I don't know if it's because I'm the most dehydrated I've ever been, but that's pretty good. 8.2 out of 10. Mega feast box, baby. I want something just like this. If this video gets copyrighted, I just want to give you a quick update on how I'm feeling mentally during this challenge. It's been really hard from going from relatively healthy diet beforehand to Feastables, chicken, sweets, and cereal, basically. It's been hard, you know, when you go on holiday and you can't do what you want to do and stuff. So first up, the chicken wing. Hope it's not as spicy as the last time. Oh, we got the little chicken balls. Nothing special, but I mean the cats like it. Chicken tender, that's solid, those. And then we got the fries. Side bend chicken mega box, 9 out of 10. I wouldn't mind if it came with a few vegetables though.
When I woke up, I went to get something to eat, but realised there was nothing left. So I checked again 5 minutes later, and still nothing. So I went to the shops for the last time in this challenge to get everything I needed for today and tomorrow's huge run.
It's day 6, baby. I don't know what to say other than sorry you had to watch that. I mean, I could have just cut it out of the video, but that's besides the point. I'm feeling a bit better today because tomorrow's the last day of the challenge. Not so much looking forward to the 5 kilometer. But in the meantime, for breakfast, we're having more chicken and some sides, hash brown onion ring things. Let's get cooking.
The chicken's the same, absolutely delicious. What about these onion ring things? Oh, they're more squishy than I expected, but very nice. Hash browns are a solid 7 out of 10. But I would trade this entire thing for like 2 apples and a banana. And for pudding, I'm making Feastables chocolate bark with best cereal and some candy kittens.
I also somehow forgot that when you put things in the microwave, they get hot.
Oh, that's so warm. It's YouTuber chocolate bark time. Mr. Beast, we don't need Lunchly, we need Jacariah's chocolate bark.
Just thought I'd update you before I go to bed. I'm so excited. All I have to do now is wake up tomorrow, fingers crossed, and then in the morning run a 5k, and then I can eat whatever I want. But first, so I'll see you tomorrow for the final day.
It's the final day and it's time to reveal the changes, I guess, and how much I've weighed after eating just influencer food for 7 days. Here are the results.
I mean, don't expect too much. It has only been 7 days, but
I may look marginally better, but before my 5k, let's go see what the scales are saying. I think I started about 12, 10, 2 or something like that. I really should have checked before doing this. I'm now 12.58, so that's almost 5 pounds. That's like 4.8 pounds, something like that. I can't believe I've actually lost weight eating Feastables and Prime. I mean, my body feels like crap, but I guess it's just proof that no matter what you eat, as long as you don't eat loads, then you're gonna lose weight, I guess. I think the only way we can really test if my athletic ability's gone up is through the 5 kilometer run.
So I packed everything a pro runner needs and made sure I looked the part.
I literally look like an idiot. Let's go run. Yes, I still own wired headphones in 2024. I spent all my money on Prime and Feastables. Let's get going.
This challenge took a lot out of me mentally, but being able to taste the finish line turned me into Usain Bolt, and I got off to a surprisingly good start with a 5:16 kilometer, and somehow managed to keep the same pace per kilometer too, and this was the furthest I'd ever ran in my life, so I had to take a quick stop for some fuel. But this wasn't the greatest idea, as it made me feel like I'd swallowed a sandbag, but it didn't stop me crushing kilometer 3. But finally, after 7 days of eating like a 6-year-old and 28 minutes of putting one leg in front of the other in quick succession,
Here we go.
oh, there is no chance I could have done that before.
To the 10 people that's still watching, I really hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, subscribe.
and comment what strange diet idea I should try next.
I like my cheese drippy, bruh. I'm sorry.